मतलब आई अंडरस्टैंड कि जो टाइटल है टू गुड टू बी ट्रू उसके लिए वो काफी एप्ट है उसका कैरेक्टर, बट it just felt his character felt very unreal. Hi everyone, welcome back to Durva's Reading Room, and I am Durva. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about a popular book called Too Good to Be True by Prajakta Koli. This book was actually all over my Instagram, YouTube shorts, and even when I used to visit any bookstore, I used to like right in front of me this book used to be there, but this book was also I think a bestseller for a month, couple of months and something. So I was like, and I write Prajakta Koli, she's a very good content creator. I have been following her content for quite some time now, and I like her content. It's very, say, funny, and it's like a good content. So I enjoyed her in Mismatched as well, and then I thought that she reads a lot, and now she has come up with a novel. So I thought, you know what, I want to read the book. Now everyone is reading, so I gave in to the fact that ki, chalo, everyone is reading, so even I'll give it a try. And that's how I ended up picking up the book. So I share some good and bad aspects of this book, and I think that will help you guys to decide whether you guys want to give it a try and whether this book will be worth your time. So I'll start with the good aspects. I really like the design of the book. If you can see the cover, it gives a very metropolitan, but a cozy metropolitan kind of a vibe. Now, I am someone who is closer to metropolitan space, and I've been brought up in a metropolitan city. So I could understand that this is going to be a very light read. It is not something that would put you in a situation where it's like not a thought provoking kind of a read where you will be asking a lot of questions to yourself and thinking a lot about it. Nothing of that sort. It's not from that genre. It's a typical romance novel. After looking at the cover itself, that I found the colors that have been used in the cover is also they are also very nice and very catchy, very attractive. So a lot of elements I could just felt like, okay, I want to read this. Sounds cute. Okay, it looks cute. Also, the name of if you look at the title, Too Good to Be True, I found the title, the name itself to be very catchy. For some reason, it just felt like, yeah, it would be fun to read. So these were the two things जो मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छी लगी इसमें. It's a very beginner friendly book. So any person who has just started reading book and who are wondering whether how should I start reading, I want to inculcate the habit of reading, and I want to read a book which is very super short and which I can get done within a day or two. And this book is exactly that you would get done within a day or two. I don't think so you would require more than 2 days to finish this book. The third thing which I felt about the book was the character Avni. So I think in the main character Avni, I like her character. The way her character progresses, the way her character is dealing with certain situations, I felt that was very relatable again, because I could just understand her situation. So the way she has been dealing with certain emotional situations, there are certain problems that she's dealing with. So all of these aspects were very beautifully addressed in the book, and which I genuinely enjoyed. I think Prajakta Koli, who I think she is a millennial, she belongs to a millennial generation. The narrative of the book is very closer to the millennial generation. So I think a lot of millennials who are reading this book will be able to find it very light read and enjoyable. So now I am going to talk about the bad aspects about the book. The character Aman. Okay, so I didn't really like his character as such. मतलब I understand कि जो title है Too Good to Be True उसके लिए वो काफी apt है उसका character, but it just felt his character felt very unreal. I mean, there is this contrast in the book. At one point, when you look at Avni's character, it is very relatable. But the moment you look at Aman's character, it feels very unrealistic. I don't know where are these kind of people where you can find these kind of people, because genuinely I haven't come across such kind of people in my life ever. Just to be very honest, I haven't come across, and I'm sure a lot of friends that I have spoken to, a lot of my family members I have spoken to, even they haven't found such kind of people in their life. I know again that this is a fiction world, and you conceptualize, visualize a character in such a way, because at the end of the day, it is a made up character. I know that it's fictional, but when there are very extremely unrealistic characters के साथ ना वो book थोड़ा सा odd हो जाता है. मतलब when I was reading this book I could feel two emotions going with me. The one emotion that I felt was कि अम्मी का character कितना relatable है. I can understand his situation. अमन का character मुझे genuinely too good to be true जैसा ही लगा. And I think that's what even Prajakta tried to do in the book itself. That she was, I think, trying to portray that the too good to be true, Aman is exactly too good to be true. That's what I feel she was trying to portray. जो है वो सक्सेसफुली हो भी गया है बट आई जस्ट डिडंट लाइक हिज कैरेक्टर सो आई डिडंट रियली एंजॉय अमन्स कैरेक्टर इट लिटरली फेल्ट दैट अमन्स character was highly romanticized in the book. I couldn't really comprehend how did all of that happen and what were the basis of it. So that was one thing that I liked. Also, I felt कि अमन का जो character है that is highly inspired probably from Bollywood movies. There were instances in while reading this book when I felt कि the writer has taken snippets from various Bollywood movies and put them into the book. तो वो मुझे बहुत ऐसे लगा कि अरे हाँ ये तो ये मूवी में हुआ है. तो that aspect ended up being a bit of like a burner for me. Then I felt the story itself also became very unrealistic then for me. I couldn't relate with the entire story that was happening. The kind of settings that have been used in this book, like the kind of places that the book is talking about, certain restaurants or cafes or something, I am not honestly sure where these cafes are and do they actually exist in Mumbai because I have been brought up in Mumbai and around Mumbai and I have spent enough time in Mumbai to understand that I have never seen this. If the places or the cafes that this book talks about are like for privileged kids or something, or like accessible only to privileged people, that I don't know. I'm not privileged enough to go to such places, so that might be the case. I didn't really enjoy to that an extent. Matlab, I like her as a person. I like her content that she posts on YouTube, Instagram, and everything. But in terms of this book, I was not really very happy with what happened. That was the video, guys. That was my opinion and review about this book. Please let me know in the comment section below what do you guys feel about this book. If you have read this book, then what did you feel about the characters and what did you feel about what was your opinion about this book? Please let me know in the comment section below. I would love to interact with all of you. So if you guys want to connect with me, you guys can always follow me on Instagram and YouTube. If you like this video and if you guys enjoyed this review, then please like, share, and subscribe, share with your fellow readers, and I will be connecting with you guys super soon. See you in my next video. Bye.